everyone, I'm Kevin Nelson. Here's a look at what's going on this week in the news. We begin with news from the Vatican. Pope Francis celebrated an evening mass marking the feast day of Our Lady of Guadalupe in St. Peter's Basilica. The mass began with a procession of the flags of the nations of South, Central, and North America, a sign that Our Lady of Guadalupe is patroness of the Americas. Catholic News Service has more from St. Peter's.
Celebrar la memoria de María es celebrar que nosotros, al igual que ella, estamos invitados a salir e ir al encuentro de los demás con su misma mirada, con sus mismas entrañas de misericordia, con sus mismos gestos. Su presencia nos lleva a la reconciliación, dándonos fuerzas para generar lazos en nuestra bendita tierra latinoamericana, diciéndole sí a la vida y no a todo tipo de indiferencia, de exclusión, de descarte de pueblos o personas.
Roguemos a Dios por nuestros hermanos hispanos y por los migrantes de nuestras tierras, para que sea reconocida y custodiada su dignidad.
In news from around the country, Pope Francis has accepted the resignation of Bishop William Murphy of Rockville Center, New York, and appointed as his successor Bishop John Barris of Allentown, Pennsylvania. Bishop Barris, who is 56 years old, has headed the Diocese of Allentown since 2009. Bishop Murphy, who has been Rockville Center's bishop since 2001, is 76 years old and was required by canon law to submit his resignation to the Pope when he turned 75. Bishop Murphy, who was ordained to the priesthood for the Archdiocese of Boston, was named a Boston Auxiliary Bishop in 1995 before being appointed to Rockville Center in 2001. Bishop Barris's Mass of installation will be celebrated at the Cathedral of St. Agnes in Rockville Center January 31st. Until that time, Bishop Murphy will serve as Apostolic Administrator of the diocese. In news now from around the world, Syria's Sana news agency reported that Syrian President Bashar al-Assad met with new Cardinal Mario Zenari, the papal nuncio to Syria, who delivered a letter from the Pope to the president. In the letter, the Pope urges President Bashar to do everything possible to end the war in his country, to protect civilians, and to ensure humanitarian agencies can deliver emergency aid to people. The Vatican has confirmed that the letter was delivered by the Cardinal to the President. The Vatican statement also said that in naming Archbishop Zenari to the College of Cardinals, the Holy Father sought to show a particular sign of affection for the beloved Syrian people, so sorely tried in recent years. And finally in the news, the Vatican unveiled its nativity scene and lit its Christmas tree in St. Peter's Square during the ceremony. Catholic News Service was there for the unveiling and had a chance to talk with the sculptor about the beautiful nativity scene.
Thousands of people gathered in St. Peter's Square this evening for the official unveiling of the Vatican nativity scene and the lighting of its towering Christmas tree. The creche is filled with little pieces of Maltese tradition because a sculptor from Malta won a contest to create it.
Now I can say that my dream as an artist come true, that I came to show my work in this fantastic square of St. Peter's.
Pope Francis met this morning with the artist and other representatives of Malta, the children who decorated the ornaments for the tree, and representatives of the northern Italian region where the tree grew. Nativity scenes, the Pope said, are an invitation to make room in our life and society for God, hidden in the gaze of those who are living in poverty or suffering, especially those forced to flee their homelands like Jesus, Mary, and Joseph had to do.
The boat is something that our fishermen use in our seas to go fishing. Near Malta, they pass a lot of immigrants, and some coming to Malta do not arrive to Italy.
The creche and the tree together, the Pope said, offer a message of hope and love, helping people experience the true spirit of Christmas, which is awe before the gift of a Savior who comes with simplicity and meekness.
The northern Italian province of Trent donated the 82-foot tall spruce fir, which was adorned with ceramic ornaments handmade by children receiving medical treatment at several Italian hospitals. Between the nativity scene and the Christmas tree, the Vatican placed the cross and chunks of the facade of the Basilica of St. Benedict in Norcia, Italy. The basilica was destroyed by an earthquake in October, and dozens of other churches in central Italy crumbled or were heavily damaged. Money left at the nativity scene by visitors will be donated to the church rebuilding effort in Norcia. The nativity scene and tree will remain in St. Peter's Square until the Feast of the Lord's Baptism on January 9th. Well, that's all the information we have for you this time. I'm Kevin Elson. Don't forget, you can keep up to date on Catholic news throughout the week with Catholic Newsbreak right here on the Catholic TV network.